State wrapped up its case in the Michelle Troconis trial, ending with Jennifer Farber Dulos' mother on the stand while Dulos' 5 orphan children watched in the courtroom.
Then it was the defense's turn to call witnesses. News 8's Eva Zamaris has that.
How are you related to Jennifer Farber Dulos?
She was my daughter.
It's been almost 5 years since Gloria Farber saw or heard from her daughter, Jennifer Farber Dulos. They were supposed to meet up at her apartment in New York City on May 24th, 2019.
Did Jennifer show up at your apartment that day?
No.
It's believed on that day she was killed by her estranged husband, Fotis Dulos. Farber took the stand on Wednesday during Michelle Troconis' trial. The emotion was palpable inside the courtroom as the 5 Dulos children were present, surrounded by family and friends.
And since May 24th, 2019, have any of the children ever seen or spoken to their mother?
No.
Her testimony marked the end of the state's case.
The state rests, Your Honor.
But Troconis' defense attorney filed a motion for acquittal, saying the state didn't provide adequate evidence to support all counts against his client.
There's no evidence whatsoever that Michelle Troconis knew what Fotis Dulos or anyone he conspired with or aided did to Jennifer Dulos on that day.
The state countered they did.
The defendant actively assisted Mr. Dulos in attempting to conceal evidence of the crime.
After a lengthy back and forth, the judge ruled.
And the motion for judgment of acquittal is denied.
It was then the defense's turn to present its case. They called their first witness, the owner of a water ski club in Avon, where Troconis and Dulos were members. He described the police searching his property after Farber Dulos went missing.
Put a boat in the water and they go over the whole pond with a boat looking for a body. It was awful.
He also described Troconis' demeanor while she was at the ski club that weekend.
She was upset and she was definitely teary-eyed.
The defense later called a realtor who worked closely with Dulos at his company, the 4 Group. He was at the Farmington home Dulos shared with Troconis for an informal dinner party the night before the alleged crimes took place.
How would you describe the atmosphere during that dinner?
Positive.
Both the defense and state asked a number of questions about this get-together.
Any part of the discussion that night talk about plans to murder Jennifer the next day?
No.
Any part of that discussion talk about plans to dispose evidence in garbage cans along Albany Avenue?
No.
Troconis has maintained her innocence from the start, saying she had nothing to do with Farber Dulos' disappearance and death. We've learned from Troconis' defense attorney a memory expert is expected to take the stand tomorrow. In Stamford, Eva Zamaris, News 8.